Hello everybody, Michael O here and welcome back. Hope you're doing alright and ready for today's adventure. Now, while you're liking and subscribing, I'm going to show you what the adventure is going to be. As you can see, the camera is a little bit more shaky today. That's because I am recording on my phone, which isn't out of the ordinary, but it's not in the tripod. I'm going to need to move it around a bit today, nor is it hooked to the microphone, so it probably sounds a little bit different. So today I'm going to really show you a couple things. I already did a studio tour video, but today I'm going to show you some things I've changed since then. I have done a couple additions, and one in particular, I'm going to get into that a little bit more later. So let me switch this camera around and we will get right into it. Alright, so there are things about my setup here that you're going to remember from last time. I've already showed you, talked about my microphone here. That's still the same. My tablet, the Galaxy Tab S4, that's still the same. But as you can see here, I have something plugged right into the charging port here, and it's an adapter. And I got an HDMI cable and a charging cable and some other stuff here, USB port as well. And that hooks into my monitor that I bought. I don't think I've talked much about this, but I did purchase a Asus 27-inch 1080p monitor, and it works well, does what I needed to. As you can see, I mirror my screen up there. That's why in my videos I have my tripod down here, sitting on my desk, below the monitor, and it holds my phone, and that's why it looks like I'm looking up past the camera, because I'm looking up at the monitor while I'm doing my gameplays. So it's nice having that big screen there for gaming. Kind of a little cheat, especially I got my mouse and keyboard here, which I did go ahead and buy a Bluetooth keyboard here, and the same mouse as before. That was Bluetooth before. I used to have a USB keyboard, which is now down here as my spare one. But I mean, look at all this right here. Look at all this. Got a huge mess of wires here, power strip plugged in, going through my microphone boom stand there, and a couple other, look at all these wires. Oh, my goodness. Trying to get it organized. As you can see, I got some clips here on the side that are holding some of the cables in, but there's just too many to contain, and just kind of let it be a mess down here at the side where I don't walk here or anything between my desk and the wall. I don't really ever need to go here. I just plug stuff in and run the wire to this side to try to keep it out of my way as much as I can anyway. But as you can see here, there's a couple different things. I have my speaker setup right here. I have this is a set of Dell speakers, computer speakers. You would think of computer speakers as those old ones from the 90s where they have the they have the left and right unit, and that just sit on the desk, and they're the real cheap ones. But this one actually came with a little bit more of a system. I believe this is a more for lack of better way of putting it, this is basically a tweeter, I guess you could say. It does the highest frequencies. And then over here I have my left unit, and then I have a right unit on this side back here, back behind all this junk. And then it was pretty thorough. It came with a subwoofer, which is below the iPad screen here, you can see. Decent size, not anything that's impressive, but it does put out some good sound. So I got that going for me, and so that's still the same as last time. Also, added this as another speaker into the unit. It's either it's an Amazon Basics one I bought back when I was using my iPhone 4S. It's outlasted so many of my phones, but still works fine. You know, it didn't really age, and I wired in the auxiliary connection from one of my many sets of wire messes here. You can see that it comes from this cable right here, plugged into the adapter. This right here is the input into the splitter, this green one is, and that goes out of the back of my monitor. That's a line out. So basically whatever I have going into this monitor, the sound will be directed out of it and into, well, these three plugs are to my sound system that I just showed you. This one is to this speaker right here. And then up top here, I have another one plugged in. It's kind of hard to see, but it's another. These are all 3.5 millimeter standard headphone jack ones, and that one actually goes over to what I'm about to show you next. So right here, I have I guess my right unit. They didn't really label them, whatever. And then my left unit over here with the little LED indicator in there. That's what you're seeing. And that's what this new remote I got here. That's what this is for. So pretty basic, but pretty chunky remote considering. But anyway, what I can do is I have this new, these new speakers. Shout out to Paul Longer. He has a YouTube channel. I'll link down in the description below. He made a video while reviewing this set of speakers, and he decided to do a giveaway. And I was one of the lucky winners of that giveaway. And I won a fabulous set of these two speakers, which is very nice. And they seem to be working very nice with my setup. Added sound, and actually, I can, give me a second here. I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. So I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Vestigian, something like that. These are off Amazon, about $100. You got all the cables that it came with, and you got the speaker units, and you got that remote. This is a pretty good set of speakers. Studio speakers, not the best, but a good starter if you're doing into studio work and stuff like that. I just wanted to add it to the collection of stuff here. As you can see, this is what they look like. They got a sub driver down here for your low ends, and then a tweeter up here for your high ends, and then these dots are just the cover, the speaker cover that you can take off. So very nice set of speakers. They work very well, very clean, crisp sound, very balanced as well. I'll give that to them. And I really don't have any complaints, especially since I got them for free. So shout out to him. Once again, go check out his channel down in the link in the description. Give me a second here. I'm trying to pop it back on. Hold on. I guess they're on. Good enough anyway. So, like I said before, I bought a Bluetooth keyboard. The mouse is the same. Let me show you some of the wiring fun that I have. You think that this over here that I showed you, you think that's bad? Just you wait and see. Let me tell you what. This is my keyboard. Bought a digital piano a while back, and I love it. Doesn't need any tuning, very low maintenance. And all 88 keys. Bought it from the same pawn shop where I bought the monitor. This is what the back of it looks like. This is all the stuff I got plugged in back here. That's the power cord. And then I have, that's the line out for the audio. And the input source for that is just my HDMI, which you can see right there. But the thing is, I have multiple HDMIs or multiple devices running off that one HDMI cord. What I had to do for that is I had to get a splitter, which you see right here. Look at that. That mess right there. So the one on the very left, the thin one, of course, is the power input source for that. And then these are all different HDMIs. This one, let's see here. This one's my tablet. This one's my computer, which we'll be getting to later. I'm going to need that. This one is... What even is that one? I don't even know. Oh, no. I misspoke. This is... Okay, I got that mixed up. This is the one that goes into the monitor. And then this one right here is my tablet one. That's my computer one. And then that's one for my phone. I have an adapter for my iPhone as well if I want to project the screen. But most of that I just do for my tablet. It's a better experience in my opinion. As you can see, this is all the wiring I have for my speakers here. It's, yeah, it's fun. So I have here, this is the input. It came with a cable. It came with a lot of goodies, one of which was a cable to convert from a headphone jack to basically your old school audio jacks, left and right audio input line. I believe it's a composite. And then this one down here, this one, okay, this is the power cable for the speaker. And then this one connects this one, and it gives the sound off to this side unit. Not a lot over here, as you can see, but doesn't need to be. It's just the second unit for that. So that's nice and simple once you get everything wired in like I did. And then I got all this fun stuff down here. Oh yeah, that's my laptop, 2008 HP laptop. And the way I got that wired in is a lot of fun. I have my audio right here, and then this right here is my, what even is that? I have a couple things running to this. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one right here, this one powers my converter, because this laptop is so old it doesn't even have a HDMI port. It has a VGA, which I had to buy an adapter to switch that over to HDMI. So this audio goes out to that, and this powers it. And this one is for a USB switcher, which we'll get to later. And then, oops, down there on the floor, you can, I'm not gonna reach down there, but you see that box that says toner? That's my microphone box. I put it back here to kind of keep it out of the way. It's my Phantom power box. It came with it. That's very nice. It does the job well. And I turn that on to record audio, but I have it turned off right now because I don't need it. See a power brick down there on the floor for my monitor, actually. Let's see here. Okay, let me see if I can. Give me a second here. Okay, this is really dark. Let me see if I can't move this real quick. Okay, that's my piano pedal, my digital piano. Very basic, Amazon Basics one. This right here is a VGA, if I can get that to focus. It's not gonna focus, the lighting is so bad. Okay, it did a little bit. That's a VGA cable that I originally had bought. And then what I have here, you can see the, that right there at the top, that's a VGA out. And then that one below it is my power cord to my laptop. See, it's a laptop, so I had a battery, but I took it out because it can just run off that. I didn't want to fry the battery by leaving it plugged in all the time, so I just took the battery out and it just runs off the wall outlet, which is fine by me. And then this is the HDMI cable. You can kind of see my, where is it? Oh, there it is. My adapter right here for it. And that's, this is a fun mess. So basically, right here on this side where I'm holding, that's the HDMI cord. It's hard to see. Hold in the light a little bit more. HDMI right there. And we have, goodness, what is this? Okay, yeah, that other side plugs into the VGA, and this is the outside of that. And then right here we have the audio that I have plugged into my computer. It's taking the audio from my computer and putting it out to the HDMI. The middle one is for the video, and then this one down here is for the power source that I also had plugged into my laptop. This is a very complicated operation here. So that's that. That's all my wiring. I think I covered pretty much everything. I have everything plugged in down here on my power strip, my keyboard, my speakers, my sound system from the Dell sound system. I have my the charger. You can see that's my Apple Watch charger. I have my mic box plugged in, my lamp, and a couple other things. I think I have my alarm clock. No, that's on a different one. But anyway, that's that's all there. It's a fun mess of wires, let me tell you. And it just keeps getting better and better. And the more wires, the more toys I add to my setup here, the more messy the wires get. But hey, that's the price you gotta pay, right? So let me show you over here. Oh, let me show you, I was gonna show y'all something here that I hadn't done before. So I previously made a video, let me switch hands here. Previously made a video about how I used, where is it, right here? Octopus, right here. I use Octopus as my keyboard and mouse for my games that I play. But I have switched to Panda Mouse Pro to do the same thing, except it does it better in my opinion. You can play mods on it, and just the mechanics of the keyboard controls, especially on the compass, the W, A, S, and D keys, it's much better. This is what I use now. But just like Octopus, you need to activate it. You need to do it with a PC. That's what you got to do. I used to do it with an old Samsung phone, but then that quit working. That was a method I don't care to repeat. I'm going to actually show you how I activate it, since I need to activate it. You're going to need to do this every time after you restart your device, which is kind of ridiculous. I don't know why, but that's a thing. As you can see here, activate by Panda activator, something you can buy on Amazon. It's not available anymore. I checked it. So this is your option right here. You have to connect your phone, or in this case the tablet, the Android device. You have to connect it to a computer. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that and actually show you here what I got. So down here in my adapter, this is a power cord, and then if I can, give me a second. I just lost it. There it is. Oh my goodness. See? It's such a mess. Anyway, so for this operation, I'm going to need to unplug this, which is going to disconnect my screen, which is fine, because I'm going to go ahead and switch my HDMI switcher to 2, to input source 2, if I can. I need to switch my keyboard to that, and then I need to switch my mouse to USB mode. And it should, there it is, my computer screen. Ain't she a beaut? Very low definition. All right, so let me, real quick, let me just type in my password. And that should register sometime today. While I'm doing that, while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna come over here and put this in real quick, plug this into the charging port on the tablet. Toughy. There we go. And then this is a standard USB, so we'll plug this into my HDMI, not HDMI switcher, my USB switcher. This switches the USB devices from being used in my tablet to my computer, which is now open. It's a very slow, old computer. It's running Windows 10 barely. And sometime today we should be able to get this running. Okay, so what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to go over here to this device that you're wanting to activate, and they put a website on there. If my camera will focus, that'd be amazing. So you need to go to that link right there, https://discord.github.io/ oh my goodness, pgpa/. Go there, it'll give you some software to download on your computer. You need to visit that on your computer browser. And then I've downloaded it already, so I don't have to worry about it. But in my case, you're going to go to activate.bat. And then it's going to run this code to inject to the I need to accept it on my tablet real quick. All right, just give it a second to run the code. Activation completed. So we check down here, and it says the same thing, activation completed. So now what we can do is we can hit done. That'll return to that screen, and you can now see that, focus, it's activated. So that's good to go. And then up here it still says the same. Just hit OK. And you're back to where you started. So now what I'll do is I'll shut down my computer because I don't need it anymore. Okay. That's shutting down. I'll connect my keyboard back to my tablet, and the same with my mouse. And then I'll switch this back over to HDMI 1. And I will plug this back in. Plug this back in. Hold on. Okay. And then this will pop up. And just like that, you've got your devices connected and you are activated and ready to play. Which of these games shall I play next? Well, that's for you yet to see. You know why? You know why? You know why that's the case? I'm gonna tell you why. That's because you need to stay tuned for my next video. If you're not familiar, or this is your first time watching one of my videos, I do lots of gameplay videos of a lot of mobile games. So if that sounds like your thing, then first of all, hit the like button for the work I put into this video. That would be greatly appreciated. And also make sure that you're subscribed with notifications turned on, because you are not going to want to miss my next video. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.